Fight!
I think it is displaying properly. Hello again, fellow friends, and welcome back to the stream of 30 seconds before I was going live. I forgot I hadn't tethered my laptop physically to the router, so I thought I'd better go do that. Beautiful. Snowed Vibes is here over on Twitch. He says, yo, I finally caught your stream. Beautiful. Panda's here. Mike's not on, dude. It is. I know it wasn't a minute ago. Shut up. Incoherent Misfits here saying, oh god, flashbacks. I saw Comrata here as well. He said, well, pedal to the metal, and then he corrected it, but I prefer metal, it's funny. So, did you guys, yeah, I was tripping because I thought I should have been able to hear that intro music, but that's because, look, Panda's like, holy shit, this PS2 background. Well, Zlee, I'm playing it on a PS2, mate. If I could play it on my PS3, I would. That would have saved me a lot of time today trying to set up the PS2. Whew, good job I opened both the windows, because I'll tell you what, once you turn that light on, and then you rush about trying to put a cable in, and then you drink beer, you start to get a little bit warm. Right, holy shit. Whew. Panda's here. Blue Phoenix says, brings me back to the good old days. Wait till the fucking game starts, mate. The reason why I didn't already have the game loaded up was because I want you to see the intro and everything, and I just need to let you guys know, right? I just need to let you guys know, this game has not aged well. I played it earlier and I was like, ooh. I had to cancel the stream. I was like, I can't do it because it looks like absolute shit. Not the game, just like the actual connection and everything. It was fucking awful. Because I was running... It wouldn't work with the component cables for the PS3, so I used the PS2 composite cables, you know, the yellow, white, and red. And it gave me a really shit quality, and I thought, and it's really dark, and I thought, I can't do this. So I watched a video, and they said, use the component, like with the PS3, and I was like, I already tried it, but I'll try it again, and then we get a much better quality. That's right, this is the much better quality. So, I bet the PS2 was in for a shock when I said, yo, it's 2019, bitch. Also, I bought this PS2 off a friend, I don't know where she got it from, but you want some nostalgia, look at this. Memory cards, right? Full of data from the previous owners. For most of them are games I've never fucking played. Whew. Like, whatever that, Destroy All Humans, TPW, I think that's Tony Hawk's something? No, that's Tony Hawk's. FIFA Street 2, my phone's vibrating. Oh, that's fine. Well, of course, my phone, my watch didn't vibrate because my watch wasn't fucking on. Right, so without further ado, let's play this bad boy. I want you guys to see the intro. Because this game had awesome cutscenes, if you recall. It was like CGI backgrounds, but they actually filmed people and then kind of cartoonified it slightly. I'm sure everyone who played this remembers the bit at the end where the guy's like, send everyone after him. And she's like, everyone? And he cracks it up to 11 and goes, everyone! It's fucking brilliant. You won't see that tonight. Panda says, I don't remember this game looking amazing. Neither do I, but it looked... Well, it looked like this, but I remember it looking better than this. Because when you see it, I'm sure you'll go, oh, it does look pretty bad. Because obviously, it wasn't a high-definition console, and I'm playing it on a high-definition TV.
Hi, I'm Josie Marin, and I play Mia Need for Speed Most Wanted. Make sure you do all your racing in the game.
On the street, always use your turn signal and stuff, and wear your seatbelt, you fucking idiot. If you don't wear a seatbelt, you are an idiot. Look at this intro. It's so mid-noughties. Also, just in case anyone here, just in case anyone is watching that wasn't around when this game came out, just trust, this game was the absolute shit when it came out. It was my favorite Need for Speed game. So good. I know a lot of people say, Need for Speed Underground 2, that's the best one, and I'm like, I would agree with you, because it was awesome. But in the same way that Underground 2 took what Underground 1 did and improved it, I think this is Underground 2 but improved. And they added cops and cop chases and it was so epic. It's probably going to seem so awful now. But no, I don't know why half the intro is split screen. I guess they thought it was cool. Look at this, he's like, oh no, he's cornered. What's he gonna do? So cheesy. So damn cheesy. Joe's here. Panda says Underground 2 was second best. See, Underground 2 was awesome, but I really like Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. I platinumed it recently. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit was kind of like a modern version of this, but not open world. Is it going to be the main tune, or am I going to have to click L3 to cycle through them? Because I had this tune on iTunes, and I listened to it a lot. If it's the tune I'm thinking of. Yeah, this one. Crank it up, son. I'm like, huh, huh. Right, anyway. I had to go into the options and set this game to widescreen mode. That's how old it is. Also, I'm going to be using the right stick to accelerate and brake, because I think that's how I did it back in the day, and I've tried using X and square and it didn't feel right. Plus, remember, the buttons are analog as well, so I'm never sure if I'm pressing X hard enough, so I'm like, fuck it, just use the analog stick. Matt Zyros here. Panda's like, it's okay, dude, you're allowed to be wrong. You're right, I am. Thanos said, never played this game, is it good? It's the best Need for Speed game. Unquestionably. Some people think it's Underground 2, but that's just, I mean, Underground 2 is great. This is just a better version of that. And so on and so forth. Incoherent Misfit says, I love Need for Speed music. Every time I click the left stick on this game, I was like, I remember this tune. Didn't like it, but I remember it. I remember this tune. Didn't like it, but I remember it. Blah, 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 blah. Let's do the career then. Because all I did earlier was just a quick career. I mean, look how pixelated that car is, mate. Because it's a standard definition playing on a high definition TV. So it's always going to look like ass. But trust me, it looked way worse when I was trying to set it up earlier. That's why I cancelled the stream. It was borderline unplayable. But now it looks way better. Beautiful. Panda's like, it damn near... Ah dear, it looks like a PSP game. PSP was awesome at the time. That was like a handheld PS2. L3 to switch songs is Blue Phoenix, you better believe it. Oh, present day, challenging Blacklist Rival number 15. Awesome cutscenes.
How's your car running?
Paper.
That's... If anyone said that to me, I'd be like, what have you done to my car?
I need your pink slip.
Look at him. I'm so badass.
He's dangerous. Be careful, he'll swap paint if he has to.
First, I'm gonna take your ride.
I'm gonna take your girl.
Get ready for that.
Look, it's
Stay
so
focused.
cheesy.
He's rolling on a lot of power, so wait for him to shift first.
It's so cheesy. You just have to accept it. That's the sound of my car when I put my foot down. Load it. Oh shit, son.
Attention Patrol Division, we have reported at least one mobile Code 6 driver followed by police. I need all available units.
Oh, they tried to pit him, but he's too good. Oh, graphics. Oh yeah, sometimes the sound cuts out because the disc is not in the best condition. Earlier, the road cut out. It stopped and loaded halfway through a race. This game was the absolute tits back in the day. Look, where's the road? Look! The game's broken. It's not... There we go. It's not loading properly. Alright, and now we race. Hopefully it doesn't... Nope, it's loading. Now we're gonna race. Let's go, son. Oh, I've got NOS, let's go. I can't remember if you can build NOS up. I'm sure you can. Let's do this. They should have called it aliasing the game. Because they should have known that in the future I'd be playing it on a high definition TV, which they probably didn't know this were going to be a thing.
Hey, there's something wrong with your ride. You left a huge oil slick at the start line. You have to end the race fast.
That's all they let me drive? Thanos says, what the fuck is happening to your game? It's, the disc is a little bit scratched, and I tried to clean it and everything, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Panda says that was absolute mayhem getting to the race. It was, 6 days ago. It's like that Rick and Morty joke. 2 weeks earlier. Mazara says, I don't know, sometimes I like old graphics better than current ones. Yeah, weird, aren't they? This is me arriving in Bayside City? I can't remember what it's called. Don't I get the car stolen or something? Looks so bad. One day I'll get to play the game for more than 30 seconds. I thought I was going to take control then. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we stop, and then she's like, I think she introduces me to some guy, and he's like, yo, this is how things work. Oh no, it's the cop. Yeah, look, this is so awesome. He steals the show. Sergeant Cross. He must be very cross.
Oh man, did you pick the wrong street to run on?
I haven't committed any crimes yet.
This is a nice car.
It's alright.
Gauges, shifter, wheel? Is this all for show, or is there something more I should know about?
I race it on
I'd
tracks.
like to take a little peek under the hood.
Good idea. Let me tell you what's about to happen. We're gonna take your car, tear it apart, and see if it's street legal. You know, I'd lay odds that it ain't. Get a record out here.
Hi Toxicity,
Looks
hi
like
Danny
you're
Weiss.
racing
Yeah,
days.
goddamn, this cutscene is super good. I love it. It is so good.
Secret. Street racing in Rockport is
Rockport, that's
finished.
what it's called.
I've got a beautiful little surprise that's gonna tear you guys apart from the inside out.
Spoiler alert, it's the girl.
Now get out of the car.
Attention Patrol Division. Units are in a high-speed pursuit of multiple vehicles aggressively.
Look at him. He's like, this is your lucky day, motherfucker. Look, he commits a crime in a minute. Commits a crime.
Next time, you won't be so lucky.
Look. Look, that's how you know he's untouchable.
Nice pinstripe.
Multiple villains, gotta love it. Incoherent Misfit says, wait, is cross this car even legal? It is legal because it's used to help the cops. Yo, man, tubular! Ronnie McRae, let's do this, Ronnie. He's like... What a fucking douche. I think douche is the actual correct word as well. My watch is locked. Oh, look, a race! I don't know if you can get a turbo start. I don't remember. So I'm just going to do that. Oh, I see. Yeah, there is a blue sweet spot. I see. Nos! Oh, it's not really going very fast, is it? Oh, yeah. I don't need to use the handbrake much, do I? I only need it for, like, super sharp turns. I think. This is almost like playing it for the first time again, because it's loading the road in front of me. I hope it doesn't do that a lot. I really do. Look, turn left, you fool. Nos! I've got to beat Ronnie McRae, man. I don't know who he is. I'm having flashbacks now, because I just saw some scaffolding you can knock down and, like, get in the way of police and stuff. Yeah, if you guys, look, if you guys ever played Need for Speed Hot Pursuit on the PS3, that's basically like a not open world version of this, and that's awesome. It was made by the people that did Burnout Paradise, so, oh no! So it's Lee, it's awesome. I'm kind of remembering this area. Brake. Okay, the brakes are pretty good. I didn't have to apply them much, though, but they did the job. Turn left! That's it. Nos. Oh, the end is round this corner. Nos! Yeah! Big Troy! Toxicity says, I love watching your Mortal Kombat vids, and this is the first stream I finally got into. Well, maybe next time it'll be a Mortal Kombat stream. Danny Weiser says, man, this is the best of all. Panda's like, watching this is such a treat. Well, yeah, good. I got 10,000 cash. Man, I love cash. The universal currency. Now, before I continue, I must say one thing. But I forgot what it was. That was it. I played Need for Speed Most Wanted, the remake of it, because I don't know if you know, they made a remake on the Xbox 360. And I was like, and it was made by, I think it was made by Criterion, the guys that did Hot Pursuit and Burnout Paradise. Burnout Paradise, a flawless game, by the way, still waiting for a sequel. So when they made a remake of this, I was like, take my money! And I played it, and get this, right, it's not a bad game. It's kind of like Hot Pursuit, but open world. So it's like, you know, it looked very pretty, and it was fun to drive, but it was a soulless husk. They shouldn't have called it Most Wanted, because this game, if it has anything, it's got character, right? As you saw from all those cutscenes, it has character. We've seen multiple villains. We've seen the girl who helps me throughout the game until, spoiler alert, right at the end, she's like, I was the bad guy all along. And then she helps you again at the end. Not confusing. And each of the I think the Most Wanted is just a list of 10 racers, right? And each one has their own unique character. They're all over the tops, like caricatures of actual people. And they've got unique cars that are all cool and designed funky with their own unique things. And then you play the remake of the game, and they're like, okay, so we'll take out all the cutscenes. There's no more people in this game. And then we will literally turn the top 10 Most Wanted from a list of colourful characters and people who get in your face so you want to, like, beat them. We'll turn them into just numbers. I think they called them, like, number 1, number 2, and they all drive plain white cars. It was just they took all of the character out of it. And that so upset me. Because, like, it was a good game. It was, like I say, the actual racing was good. It was really nice looking. It just had no soul, and this game has soul. Joe says, how to piss Harper off, say Burnout Paradise is shit. No, that's fine. I don't get angry when people have different opinions. That's fine. What I do get angry is when people leave comments on my videos, like someone did earlier, and he said it was that video where I was talking about the headphones, and he goes, apart from the 700s, I think the 600s are the best headphones they've done, and so therefore your opinion is invalid. And I was like, so because you have a different opinion than me, that itself makes my opinion invalid? Get fucked. So, let's carry on. That's my little rant about the 2 versions of Need for Speed Most Wanted. Like, this wasn't in the new one. See, now we're going to see this guy, and we're going to learn about his character. Maybe. Although we know his character. Surfer Dude Bro Douche.
I tell you,
Razor, he shadowed me. I couldn't shake up.
Oh no, he has spoken. I'm Razor Callahan, motherfuckers.
Another bolt-on Wonder Boy looking to get smoked.
Look how much tood this game has.
Peel those parts right now.
Bolt-on or not, that ride is hot.
This game was designed to appeal to like 15-year-old boys. And I was like 20 when it came out, but still. Michael Bay directed it, I guess.
Faster than anything here.
You obviously don't know your cars, sweetheart.
I know your ride doesn't have a chance.
My 60-footer, quarter mile, whatever you want to throw on the table, smokes anything.
Right, you know Fast and the Furious?
Including this pump.
This is basically Fast and the Furious the game. And I know they made Fast and Furious games, but this is the best Fast and Furious game there ever was.
$5 grand. Says my boy'll smoke this clown.
Panda says Scorpion better than Sub-Zero. Demonstrably false.
I ain't racing this nobody. And I ain't taking orders from some chick who just rolled onto the scene.
Yeah. This here is the number 15 guy on the black
On the black? What's that, Vanilla Ice?
You got a lot of rep to earn before you get to run with him.
I got a lot of rep to earn. He's 15 on the blacklist. Not even 1. He'll be 1 by the time I get there.
I got him.
Toru Sato. So if that guy's... If Razor's number 15... What rank is this guy?
Why don't we make it 10 grand?
Oh yeah, you
I just got 10 grand from that other race I had.
Let's do it right. Yeah. Give me the police. We got a couple of guys about to street race down here at the shipyard.
Panda's like, the Scorpion's better than Sub-Zero. There, that should do it.
Maybe an ambulance.
God damn you, you're telling lies! No, see, I'm like... You're gonna piss me off. Destroy me in Mortal Kombat. That pissed me off.
When he's through with you, I never want to see your face again.
I love that. It's so badass. They had to show him hit my car door twice. Pardon me. Danny Vice says, "No, there is no plane to shoot down with grapplers." I don't get it. Oh, need Fast and Furious. Yeah, I'm on about like the first Fast and Furious. I've only seen the first two. I haven't seen them since they became ridiculous. But I think I started watching the third one and I stopped watching it 5 minutes in because I was like, this is just fucking ridiculous. But ever since then, I've come to realise, oh well, that's the point. It's meant to be fucking ridiculous. That's the point of it. So yeah, I probably will go back and watch them again. Watch the Fast and Furious film because they make money and people like them. And if you accept that they're dumb and stupid, then you're probably going to have a good time. What's going on? Oh no, 5-0. Nos then.
I got a group of street racers here. Hold on, we're gonna check it out.
Right, guys, you have to understand, when this game came out, there wasn't really so much in the way of police. I mean, I guess there were several Need for Speed games. What?
I think I lost sight of him here. Stand by.
Now that's bullshit. Because it can't load the road, it's putting me back instead of loading it. That's bullshit. Panda says Goro's where it's at. Yeah, he's alright, I suppose. Panda's like, look at this shit stock Mercedes. Hey, did you learn nothing from one of the early races in Need for Speed Underground 1? They put you against these cars that look stock, but they're not stock. They just look stock to throw you off. God, Panda, don't you know anything about the underground racing scene? Okay, I think the road ahead of me is loaded now. Let's go. This is going to be a fun time waiting for roads to load. Yeah, because Need for Speed Underground 2 is great and all, but it's just you racing other people, that's it. There's no cop chases, and the cop chase is really what I love about this. Especially when you... I've got to get ready for when it continues. Okay, it's... Oh, there we go. Man, maybe... I might have to... I don't think I've got any disc cleaner. I've got lens cleaner. Do you think that might work? Put some lens cleaner on it and give it a wipe? I don't know.
Let's get additional units out here.
Panda's like sleepers, I remember. Okay, calm down, Panda. God, showing... I didn't know the name of the mission. Showing off your knowledge there. Wait! I'm pausing it because the road ahead of me hasn't loaded. Wait for it. There we go. Now, just to let people know who didn't play this back in the day, no, you didn't have to pause it and wait for the road to load. It would just load. My disc is a bit fucked. Incoherent Misfit says, I wonder how horribly broken the game will end up and what game he'll end up playing. Well, if it gets really bad, then I will go and... I'll probably use some lens cleaner on it and see if I can fix it. Boom. I remember on the PS1, I had, like... One of my Resident Evil 2 discs was fucked, so I'd literally, like, it would get stuck loading, going through a door, so I'm like, okay, open the disc tray, spin it real fast, and then slam it shut. One time, to get past a Final Fantasy 8 CGI cutscene, and I know exactly which one it was, the one where the garden lifts off for the first time and flies away, it got stuck on that cutscene, so me and my mate turned the PS1 upside down, and then it worked. Because I forgot that discs being fucked was a thing. Because on PS3 and PS4, I don't recall discs being fucked being a problem. Because I guess Blu-rays are more durable. I got 10 grand cash. Beautiful. World map, SMS system, blacklist. Okay, sweet. Enter shop. Engage event. Okay. Okay. 2 days ago. Building reputation. Winning races. Have you ever played Test Drive 5? Ooh, I think I had a demo of Test Drive 4. Well, I drove a Dodge Viper. That's about my limit with the Test Drive series.
Well, look what the underground let loose. Let's see how good you do in the daylight.
That was another thing, another advantage this game had over Underground 2. Underground 2 was all nighttime. This is beautiful daytime. And then Need for Speed Carbon, which I had back in the day, I never liked it. weird, because it's basically this, but at night time. I didn't like it. It's all about... I'm sorry, I didn't let go of that one. There's no music. That tells me that the game isn't loading properly. I thought it was going to tell me that police are going to turn up. Wow, this game not loading malarkey might actually be a problem. Oh dear. Zaid Gaming is here. Hello, dude. I think I fought you in Mortal Kombat yesterday, I think. I don't remember. I saw someone called Zaid, which I think is you. But I'm not sure. Ooh! How loud is my car all of a sudden? Nos! Easy, fella. Out of my way, sucker. Driving Subaru. Where's this corner going? Oh, it's on... Okay. Oh, yeah, this game had a lot of, like, shortcuts and stuff in games. I remember now. Today is the day I met you. There's a reference. 2 laps, baby. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Sometimes when it doesn't load, it puts you back, and sometimes it just pauses to load. Gotta love the inconsistency. We're playing by Metal Gear Solid 5 rules. That's it. Yeah, I think there's meant to be music, it's just, what if I click L3? Nope, it's not changing the music. I guess there's just no music on this race. I'm not doing too bad though. I thought it was going to take me, like, quite a while to sort of get back in the flow of things, but I'm not really crashing much, to be fair. And yes, it is weird to use a PS2 controller again, where L2 and R2 are buttons instead of triggers. It is weird. And yes, it is weird to be tethered to my machine like a caveman. It's weird. Whoa! Watch out! My windscreen's shattered. The bonnet flipped up and the windscreen's shattered. There we go. See, I've got to keep an eye out for the road just in case it hasn't loaded ahead of me like that. There we go. I've got to keep an eye out for that shit. Okay. Well, this is still the intro because at some point I'm going to catch up to the story. Nope. The story's going to catch back up to me racing Razor, and then when she goes, you left an oil slick back at the start line, that's because someone rigged my car, and then I end up losing it. Razor gets it. That's it. Yeah, Razor gets the car because he won the pink slip because they cheated, and then I have to go back. I have to win the car back. But once I've done all that, and then I get to choose my first car and everything, I'll save it, and I'll take the disc out, and I'll use some lens cleaner on it, and if that fucks up the disc, then I'm playing something else. Half the time when I press X on the menu, it doesn't do anything. That's what you get when you're using a near 20-year-old system.
Good run. I like your style. Just make sure you watch your back with these guys, alright? See you around.
Hang on, can I pause this? No.
What's up, poser? I'm glad you're putting it down out there. I really am, because I can't wait to get a crack at that ride.
Incoherent Misfit says PS2 is only for Budokai Tenkaichi 3. I played a Dragon Ball Z game on PS2 once, and then I never played a Dragon Ball Z game again, because it was fucking awful.
I'll be waiting.
Yeah, Tekken. A PS2 is for Metal Gear Solid 2 and Tekken Tag Tournament. Everyone knows this. And Tekken 4. That's right, 4. And GTA 3. And Vice City and San Andreas. It's actually for a lot of stuff. Zaid Gaming says, my birthday is in 2.5 weeks and I'm getting a lot of B-Bucks. I don't know if you mean money or you misspelled V-Bucks for Fortnite. Who knows? But it's beautiful. They just love the way that loading symbol is nowhere near the middle of the screen. Right, here we go. So now we do the race and they'll be like, yo, your car's broken.
How's your car running?
Paper.
I can't skip this.
I need your pink slip.
Pandas like Raging Blast better than Budokai Tenkaichi 3. You're all nerds.
First I'm gonna take your ride, then I'm gonna take your girl. Get ready for that.
For the record, I'm also a nerd, and I got nothing against Dragon Ball Z. I watched my fair share.
Hey, stay focused. He's rolling on a lot.
I'm sorry, I
of
thought I was in the race just then.
Shift first.
Loading, motherfucker. Let's go. I want to have my car fail on me so I can start from the beginning. Get some customization on the case. This guy's such a badass, why do you have to cheat? Because he's a loser, obviously. He's a bully. He's nothing but a bully. That's all he is. Also, I wonder how much BMW paid EA to make this the most sought-after car, or like the poster child. God, this corner right here, this is making me wish I was playing Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, because you can activate drifts in that like you can in, say, Outrun 2. You know, you just turn, then you go brake, accelerate, and then you can just hold the drifts for ages, and on those bit long, round corners like that. Oh, it's amazing. Bosh, bosh, bosh. Just plowing through the trees. Out of my way, Razor. In the name of a lame phone. Wait! Okay, I was just making sure it loaded. Just making sure. I don't want to lose this race. Oh no, wait, they're going to cheat me out of it anyway. Look at him. Fuck! Handbrake! Oh, beautiful drift. 100% unnecessary. Oh no, 5-0. Can't quite see it. Get out of the way. God, it's... Now that I'm playing this again, it is fucking crazy how much Need for Speed Hot Pursuit is just this, but not with an open world. It's crazy. No wonder I love Need for Speed Hot Pursuit so much. Just letting it load. See Panda CNN it's my favourite game ever. I would tell you, it is in my top 5, but I can't tell you where it is because I haven't made my top 5 favourite games list. I wrote the script a while ago. What was it? Let it load. I wrote the script a while ago, but I haven't gotten around to recording any of the footage. I need to reinstall a game on my PS4 and get footage for that. Zide Gaming says, "Who in the chat is getting MK11?" Yeah, I'm just gonna assume everyone. Incoherent Misfit says, "I still enjoy the original Soul Calibur games." I might, now I've got a PS2 and I know it works and everything, might have to get Soul Calibur 2 and 3 again, because they were fucking awesome. Panda's like, "I've already bought it, Zaid. I'm going to be all over MK11. You better believe it. Right, let's go. 60% complete. Come on, let's go. Okay, I really thought that was cool. Again, I'm thinking of Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. I thought that was going to be some big cinematic crash cam. Fuck, I should play Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. Even though I platinumed it, and I was like, I'm done with it. I should throw it on again. Now that oh, this is where she goes, "Your car's broken."
Hey, there's something wrong with your ride.
It's nice to sort of like be able to play whatever I want, and I know I can play whatever I want whenever I want, but I wanted to get GTA 3 done, so that's all I played. So that's all I played for like 3 weeks, and it's nice to be like, okay, that's done. Now I can just play whatever, like Beat Saber and this. Oh no, he's got my car because he cheated. So it's like, Panda question, is Noob an MK11? I will answer it. The answer is no one knows, but it looks like he will be.
I knew you weren't Blacklist material.
Look at that shit-eating grin.
Hey, where's your punk money now?
What happened?
What happened is he's on show and no go.
Look at them, they're all such douchebags.
She's mine now. And I'm gonna ride her like you never could.
Hard and flat.
Get it? Double entendres?
Hey, Mia. Sweetheart. The winner's circle's over here.
Panda says there's only been 7 confirmed characters. Garrus, maybe Scarlet, Sonya. Yeah, I think Panda will blow up after MK11 comes out, because he's got the skills, and he's got the edit skills as well.
Bus stops that way, champ.
I think the only advantage I have over Panda is I show my face and I use the microphone. Bosh.
The UC thought you were the one.
We are about to shine together,
But you're
Panda.
mine now.
Oh, it's him again. Afro blunder.
Hey, where's your fancy ride?
I like the way she dresses just like any female police officer would.
He's not gonna need him where he's going. And they're gonna love you in
She's
the
fucking
big house.
stripper cop. I mean, God, like, I know it's dumb and ridiculous, but Jesus Christ, it's starting to stretch my limits. Oh, okay, we're nearly at the actual start of the real game. How to trigger Harperlarp. Morrowind is objectively better than Skyrim. You're just wrong, though. It doesn't trigger me. You're just wrong.
I heard they didn't have enough on you. Guess it's hard to nail you for street racing when you don't have a ride.
Yep.
Razor set you up. He messed with your car.
I know.
Gets worse. He's #1 on the blacklist.
He's #1 already.
And he used your ride to get
How long was I in jail?
To get back in, you have to become notorious. Win races and build up your bounty.
It's nice that it's a top 15. I thought it was top 10.
First, you gotta get yourself a new ride.
How long was I in jail, though? He's become the #1 using my car.
I got a friend coming by. Do me a favor, hook him up.
I remember some cars I had. I had a chrome Golf GTI. I had a Lamborghini Gallardo and a Lamborghini Murcielago, because why not? And a Porsche Carrera GT. I think that's like the ultimate car in the game. I'm not sure. Oh, music. Do your thing. Do your thing. Do your... Alright, let's carry on. Yeah. Right, so, no. Fiat Punto, Cobalt SS. It's gonna have to be Golf GTI. Yeah, they're all locked. It's gonna have to be Golf GTI, isn't it? I like the Mark V Golf GTI. That's how old the Mark V is. I was looking at the cars earlier, and I was like, where is it? I was like, wow, the SLR McLaren is this old? Wow. Yeah, well, look. I can have an IS300, no. I can have a Punto, no. I can have a Cobalt SS, no. Oh, I can't afford the Golf GTI. I don't have enough cash. Oh, well, that's lame. Do your thing. Matthew Diaz just subscribed and became the newest fellow friend. As we all know, if you get a thumbs up for Sonic the Hedgehog, you're on the right path in life, my friend. Thank you for subscribing, son. So, what are we looking at? Top speed and acceleration. Let's get more acceleration, but no top speed. Let's get top speed, but no handling. It's going to be a Fiat Punto then. It's got no top speed, but whatever. We're sure you want to buy this car? I haven't really got much of a choice. Once it lets me actually get to my garage and save it, I'm gonna clean the disc and then try again. Panda's like, I used to own one of those Lexuses. Really? Nice. Oh, this tune.
Hey, it's me. Check out your map. Head up to the location I told you about. I'll meet you there. Later.
Done. Done. Wow. Flashbacks. So, how do I quit to career main menu? I think that's what I want. I hope it's what I want. Danny Vice says, let's be honest, the VW5 GTI is the car of the whole game. Not necessarily. Incoherent Misfit says Sunset Overdrive better than Need to Be Underground 2. I heard Sunset Overdrive was pretty good, but no one played it. Well, I don't want to load, and I don't want to start a new career, and I don't want to resume career, I want to save it. Literally not there. Maybe I have to go and meet Mia. God damn it, when am I ever gonna goddamn be able to save this goddamn game? Let's go! Look at these graphics, mate. Yeah, I'll go this way. No? Where's it taking me? This way. Oh, flashbacks to this area. Oh, mate. I used to know my way around this. Now I'm like, everywhere I go, I'm like, I kind of remember this. Where is it? This way. It's telling me to go the wrong way. We did. Oh, I get it now. Yeah, here we go. This is the garage that I wanted to get to. Watch for the shop and race icons when you are driving through the world in free roam. These icons give you access to the continue. Yes, another sweet cutscene.
You found it all right. What
is this, Metal Gear Solid?
You can store your ride here. Consider it your safe house.
I will.
You can use it to lie low when your heat gets too high. If you want to take out Razor and get your ride back, you got a lot of work to do.
Sure do.
You have to work your way up the blacklist and take out everyone.
Yeah, Panda says, remember the water towers or radio towers? I think it's water towers, yeah. Just like Metal Gear Solid. This game is Metal Gear Solid.
Pick the right event, get enough bounty, and you can challenge a ranked racer. Once they're all out of the way, Razor's
I want to drive a
all
Dodge
yours.
Viper.
Cool.
There, I said it.
I'll let you get back to business.
I've always had a soft spot
I'll
for
call
the
you
Dodge
when
Viper.
the time's right. Later.
I'll call you when the time is right. Sure you will. Hey, who's that? Oh, he's got a Golf GTI. I remember now, I don't buy a GTI, I win his, and then I use it. My hood. This here is Sonny. He's dumped with a whole lot of... I'll start again. He's dumped with... Alright. This here is Sonny. He's dumped a whole lot of cash into his car. That ride is worked. That ride is worked, so don't be fooled. It's a rocket. He does anything he can to get a hold of parts before they hit the streets. Sounds like a savvy businessman. Yeah, Volkswagen Golf GTI, circuit races. My favourite races... I mean, I forgot about drag races, they're fucking awesome, but my favourite races in general are point-to-points. Panda said, I've always said to the missus that owning of 99 Viper is on the bucket list that I'll never get to do. They're like 80k. Well, don't worry, you'll be rolling in that YouTube money a year from now. Pardon me. It's a good job the suspension on the cars in this game is like made with diamonds. Flexible diamonds. You know there's flexible diamonds? Right, to challenge Sonny, you got to hit a certain number of wins and milestones. Not to mention, you got to rack up your bounty. Once you get these numbers, you'll get your chance at racing it. Yeah. Save it. Well, bounty, bio, no. Back. Blacklist, castle, save. That's the option I was looking for. Are you sure you want to save the alias named Harp? Yes. Oh, memory cards. You were a thing. You could take your save file round to your friend's house. Imagine going back to the time when PS1 and PS2 were around. You say, in the future, you'll just be able to send your data through the air. And it'll just appear on their machine. Your controller won't need to be tethered. It'll just magically send the information to the machine. Right, I've saved it. Okay, so. Hang on, what's going on? His name is now Pandaddy. What's this Maximilian Musubbot? What's this bullshit? Don't be spamming my shit with oh yeah bullshit. That's the 2019 version of Hiss. Remember when all those retards were going around going Hiss in the comments a few years ago, thinking they were funny, but everyone just looked at them going, you're fucking sad. That's this new Maximilius dude, who I think is breaking terms of service, 'cause I'm pretty sure he put out a video, which is now deleted, where he said to people, go and do this. And you're not allowed to do that. It's like harassment or something, or like bombarding people's stuff. Anyway, hey look, Maximilianus says your mum gay. Nice homophobic comment there. So, Maximilianus says never gonna spam your shit. Nice. Yeah, Panda. Maximilianus. There's some YouTuber that had like 900,000 subs and he's really close to 1 million. So he's spamming. He's getting his subscribers to go and change their icons to that face and then type oh yeah, which I guess is the thing they do. I guess in an attempt to get his name out there because people are gonna go, oh, it's that guy. So that's it. Ben Davis says I'm here. Didn't get a notification till now. Yeah, Panda didn't either. I'm just letting you know, Maximilianus Subbot, though, I don't tolerate asshole behaviour, right? So don't be coming in here with your homophobic shit like you just did. That's one strike. You get 3 and then you're gone. Just letting you know. If you play nice, it's all good. If Adrian, I'm surprised Adrian's not here. If Adrian was here, he'd tell you the 3 rules. The 3 rules, which are don't be an arsehole, don't be an arsehole, and don't be an arsehole. Right, so I'm gonna take the disc out and go get some cleaning fluid, so I guess that's cool, Maximilianus Subbot, that's cool. As long as you understand. Panda's like, it got KO'd, bitch. Yes, so I need to do this. Like that, there we go. Right, I'll be back in a minute or 2, boys. Hang tight. Fuck off. Alright, there we go. Okay, so this is... I don't know if you'll be able to see, but it's in a bit of a state. I don't know if you can see. It doesn't really look like it's in a state, but it is. So, PSVR lens cleaning cloth. Lens cleaning solution. Let's see if this works. Hopefully it doesn't fuck everything up. There we go. Don't want to use too much. Let's not go crazy. Ben Davis says, Harp, have you seen that Terry Crews? I like the way you say the big black guy from White Chicks. Like, I don't know who Terry Crews is meant to be playing Jax in MK11. Okay. I don't know where you believe that rumour from. All he said, right, was Boss Logic made an image of Jax as Terry Crews, because Boss Logic does this. He did an image of Kenshi as Keanu Reeves, and he did an image of Shao Kahn as The Rock, or The Rock as Shao Kahn. So he did a Jax one for Terry Crews, and then Terry Crews was like, hey, I'm down for this. And Ed Boon was like, man, you know, if we could make this happen. And Terry Crews was like, I'm right here. So yeah, he wants to be Jax in a film, and I guess someone has told you the lie that he's Jax in MK11. That's not the case. If that was the case, he wouldn't have been replying to tweets of that image of him as Jax, going, "Yo, we could do this," or whatever. So yeah, you've bought into fake news, I'm afraid, my friend. You know me. Got to be a skeptic. It's the only way to live. Okay. Zaid was grabbing some cake. Oh no. Panda said, sorry, Zaid. Was grabbing some cake. Use Premiere Pro and Photoshop. Nice. Incoherent Misfits says Scorpion Sub-Zero, the new Bill and Ted. I don't know how. I was going to say they've been around for longer, but no, they haven't. Bill and Ted were around first. I think. Because I think the second Bill and Ted film was around when Mortal Kombat 1 came out. Panda says Boss Logic is the main reason Henry Cavill got cast for the Witcher series on Netflix. Yes, I did not know that. But, like, Boss Logic does good work. I don't give a fuck about The Witcher, though, so I probably won't watch that. Zide Gaming says, because I have a GoPro, and I download the app and I stream on Twitch. Nice. Okay. Well, it's still covered in scratches, obviously. I wasn't expecting those to go. But all the dirt and smudges that were on it, and I did try to clean it before I played it. I was wiping my t-shirt on it, as I always do with discs, you know, get rid of the smudges, but the smudges weren't going away. But now they're all gone. Now it's just scratches. So if this doesn't work, RIP the stream, I guess. Or I'll just put another PS2 game in. There's so many to choose from. Then some of them are garbage. I haven't played them, but I know they're garbage. There's a couple of SpongeBob games over there, which maybe one day might be worth some money. Who knows? Also, notice how I took the game out. Notice how I took the game out, but the game's still actually running. I mean, the music stopped, obviously, but just carry on like I didn't take the game out, I guess. Awesome. Resume free roam. Do you want to leave the safe house? Yes. Okay. Did you boys like my my 2019 gaming setup video? I was quite pleased with it. It came out funnier than I was expecting it. That's right, Panda. I used Sony Vegas in 2013. Panda's like, that's so cool that you could do that with the disc. Blue Phoenix says, have you ever played Ultimate Alliance? Nope, don't know what that is. I know it's a game. Alright, I'm going to go to that yellow icon on the map, because I don't know what it is. Let's fucking go! Every now and then, this, like, the frame rate on this game is all over the place. What is this? What are you? What is this? What are you? Press up on the D-pad, let's do this. It's a loading screen. This is where the magic happens. You're right, Misfit. Oh look, I'm in a car customization garage. This is where the magic happens. Parts, performance. Right. Well, there's no point really, is there? I'm not going to change I'm not going to change the visual of this car because I'm going to sell it as soon as I get that guy's GTI. How much have I got? How much? Okay, I've got 3 grand. Right, okay, yeah. I need to win races and stuff. Let's get out of here. It's so, by the way, it's so weird pressing triangle to get out of stuff, because I'm so used to pressing circle. Have you ever played Unreal Tournament, Harp? Yes. Monster kill. Unreal Tournament 2 was one of the first online games I had played. Unreal Tournament 1, the original, and Quake 3 Arena, and Alien vs Predator, and Worms Armageddon. They were my first online experiences on my mum's PC in 1998, when it had a 12GB hard drive. That's right. That Panda says was low-key funny as fuck. Well, good. That's a beautiful thing. Unreal Tournament is really fun. Panda says, lol, I like the worth it and the heart car popped. Yeah. I was like, you know what, I'll just throw this in there. Okay, I'm gonna go to that blue flag on the map, because it has to be a race. The music on this game keeps changing volume, and I kind of recorded doing that in the past, but if I come to a stop, the music gets louder, and as soon as I accelerate, it gets quieter. It's like the console can only allocate a certain amount of volume at any one time. Okay, a point-to-point race. My favourite type. And not only that, this will be the one I practiced on earlier, won't it? It sure looks like it. I only get 1,500 cash for winning this race. Panda says Halo 2 is my first ever online experience. Lucky! I didn't have a console online experience till 360. I had an original Xbox, but never played it online. But I did play, me and my mate played Halo 1 and 2. We did the campaigns extensively, finished them all on Legendary, that was awesome. And then I moved, and then I got Halo 3 and did the campaign on that extensively with a different friend. We actually, we did Halo 3 on Legendary, and it was easier than Halo 1 and 2 on Legendary. Oh my god. I just had flashbacks to the library on Halo 1. Oh my god. But yeah, we played Halo 3 extensively, and we bought a cigar so that we could actually, like a nice big fat one, that we were going to smoke when we finished Halo 3 on Legendary on co-op, and we did. I've got a picture or two of the cigar. A picture of young, thin me puffing away on this cigar. True fact. That was like 12 years ago or something. All I'm going to say, boys, touch wood, all I'm going to say is the roads are loading. They are loading. Now I've said that. I remember this tune being on a car advert at the time. Like a Porsche, maybe? 207, 307? I wonder if this stream is going to be not eligible for monetization. Almost guaranteed. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I use a lot of Sonic Mania music in my videos. Like in Red Dead Redemption Moments 2, I used it. I used the music from Studiopolis. So Act 1. Every time I did some sort of fast forward bit, and in that video I uploaded today, the gaming setup one, that was the Studiopolis Act 2 music. And the reason why I use a lot of Sonic Mania music is A, because it's awesome, but B, it never gets brought as copyright infringement. So I just keep using it. I'm like, that doesn't seem to be copywritten, or at least they don't give a shit if you use it, which is the way to go. Then you get people like UMG, and they're like, wait a minute, this half-an-hour video has 5 seconds of our song in it. Therefore, it's our video. We'll claim the money. And I'm like, fine, have my pennies. I don't care. If I was a big YouTuber, I would care. Hold up. I thought the race was over. Panda says, which one had the flood that fucking overwhelmed you? Yeah, that was the library in Halo 1. The flood. Oh, mate. Remember that? When you... There was no aiming down sights in Halo, unless you had the battle rifle in Halo 2. God, I remember getting, like, this was like in the nascent days of the internet, so our phones definitely didn't have the internet, and we didn't have the internet at home, when I was living with my friend. So we had to go to the library to use the internet, and we heard rumours that there was like a football you could find on one of the levels in Halo 2. And sure enough, if you got the big Covenant tank and you blasted it at someone, you could launch them up into this building, and then there was a football and you could kick it around. A giant football, like 2 stories high. And it was fun for about 10 seconds. It wasn't really worth the effort going into finding it. But Panda's like, I thought that about the music a minute ago. Sonic Mania music is amazing, he says. You're right. Okay, working your way up the blacklist. Get to the top of the blacklist and take Razor down. The blacklist is... Who sent this? From Rog. The blacklist is reached from your safe house and in-game engage system. It keeps track of progress. Yeah. Race 2 ways. Enter by driving to the flag, or use the... Or bring up the blacklist, enter the races. Okay, milestones, each level is rival. Yeah. Your bounty level indicates how wanted you are by the police. Okay. Oh, I don't want to delete it. I might want to read it later. Done. I'll never read it later. Okay, there's a race over here, so I'm going this way. Okay, so it looks like blue arrows are, or blue flags are point-to-point races. So I'm guessing green ones are circuit races. Oh, mate, the freeway! The freeway on this game, that's where you want to go when you've got the police chasing you. I don't think it's a good place to go when you want to lose them. But when you've got them chasing you, it's fun. Hup. Engage event, circuit, okay. Right, accept. I'll tell you what, boys, after the stream's finished, I might keep playing this game. I don't know. See, it's not bringing in the viewers like Mortal Kombat does. That's why I decided to focus up on Mortal Kombat, because of all the games I stream and make videos for, Mortal Kombat is always more than views, regardless of what other game I did. I put out a video for Red Dead Redemption, no one cares. I say no one, that's a little bit dismissive of the people that did watch it, but you know what I mean, relatively speaking, no one cares. And I haven't worked on it yet, but I've got clips saved up for a Black Ops 4 highlights video. And it's not like anything special, it's not like, 360 dash cam or whatever, it's just some cool play of the matches that I got that I think are cool, and I'll upload it. Well, I'll make it, then I'll upload it, and it'll get about 10 views. But god damn it, I'm making it. It's my channel. I'll waste my time if I want to. Handbrake, look at that. Oh, beautiful. Oh, that guy took a shortcut. Okay. I see this. I see him and his buddy. Him and his little square-headed cousin. I like the way that guy's hitting every sign. Oh, there's a thing. There's some scaffolding you can knock down. Right, okay, so how many laps? 2 laps. So on the next lap, I'm hitting that shortcut. I'm not going to handbrake, because the handbrake's kind of lame. I think it's more necessary for... Oh no! Oh, well, that's crazy. I was turning right for ages and the car was like, no, not very responsive. I think the handbrake's more for much faster cars than this, because when you hit the handbrake, your car slows down. Can I get points for slipstreaming or whatever? I don't know. This music was all the rave at the time. Not all the rage, all the rave. Drum and bass, motherfucker. Right, there we go, but not too much. Just enough to shift down a gear. And I think... Yeah, I've got it set to automatic gears, but I can change them manually as well if I want to. So I won't want to. Look at the shortcut, mate. That is a shortcut. Oh yeah, this tune. I've actually got this tune on my Spotify currently. I was like, where did I first hear this tune? Yeah, this game. So I'm coming back to it now. Easy victory. That's the beginning of the game or something. Panda says Tekken 2 OST better than all of those. I mean, you have to be careful, Panda, because Tekken 3 soundtrack's pretty fucking good. It had 2 soundtracks. There was an arcade version and a home version, and they were both awesome. Pandas, Ben Davis says, now the best music ever is from L.A. Noire. Doing some headbanging with 60s music is amazing. If we're talking... Look, an Incoherent Misfit says, nah, Fallout New Vegas. If we're talking video game soundtracks, my default answer for the best is Vice City. Because it's got shit like Ozzy Osbourne, Black Sabbath, Michael Jackson, and many more 80s tunes. And maybe it doesn't count because it uses real-world music, but you can't deny, unless you don't like 80s music, that GTA Vice City's got a fucking outstanding soundtrack. Watch out, Sam. What's it doing? Oh, this music was from a car advert. I think this is the one I was mistaken for Prodigy. Bomb, smicking back, bomb. Right, so this is free roam. I'm just driving towards the next place, I guess. Hang on, okay, what's going on? Panda says, mind you, Streets of Rage 2 OST is some fire. It really is, mate. You put forward a good case there, Streets of Rage 2. But I mean, you know, if we're gonna go down that road, Sonic 2 has a worrying soundtrack. Panda's like, how dare you? With regards to what? Tekken 3. Tekken 3 is just better. And by that I mean I prefer it. I can't really think of much music from Tekken 2. But I can think of loads from Tekken 3. Panda's Incoherent Misfit says, Panda, it's all about San Andreas. San Andreas had a great soundtrack, but I think Vice City was better, but I do love 80s music. Ben Davis says, yes, Vice City, forgot about that. I'll be getting the trilogy next time I get paid. Well, let me give you some fucking advice, mate. I just spent 3 weeks playing GTA 3. I damn near 100%ed it 3 times on my way to actually getting 100%. And let me give you these 2 pieces of advice. Piece the first. Before you leave the first island, which is done on the final Salvatore Leone, I think his name is, on the final Salvatore mission, make sure you've done Joey and Luigi's missions before you do that, because otherwise they'll get cut off, you won't get told, and then you'll get like 98% of the way through the game, and then it'll go, boom, you've done 72 out of 73 missions, bitch. And I'm like, where's this final mission? And then they're like, you got it cut out. And also, don't get to the 3rd island, do the final de-ice mission, where you do where all the purple 9s disappear, and then start a new game, and then try and go through it again, because the purple 9s won't be there, because it remembered that they got defeated from a previous file, again, locking you out from getting 100%. Fuck that game, I'm an expert at GTA 3 now. So I'll be researching bugs and glitches for Vice City before I fucking go for my 100%. Panda says, this song is definitely going to fuck your monetization. That's fine. Player 1N says, lol hi, and I say lol hi back to you, sir. He also says, you are one of 3 streams that play Need for Speed. Nice. Yeah, this is the first time I've ever streamed a PS2 game as well. And Cody Travers is here. He says, I mean, I agree that Tekken 2 OST is slightly better than Tekken 3. I mean, you're wrong, but okay, that's fine. That's fine. You're allowed to be objectively incorrect. It's fine. I mean, I love Tekken 3 soundtrack, but some of the tracks in Tekken 2 is emotional in a way. Look. It's all good. It's all good. And Ben says, noted, Harp, cheers for the fact. I do like getting 100% in games. Well, yeah, I'm just letting you know. I spent the last 3 weeks playing GTA 3. Because I can't believe it. I'm not going to go for the That's why I haven't been playing much other than GTA 3. The music stopped. Where's the... How do I get to that purple thing? It's this way. There's a wall there, so... Ooh, I just saw a bit of wall that hadn't loaded. Can I just not slow down? Yes. Lap knockout. Okay, let's go. Ben says, the quickest game I got 100% in was South Park The Fractured Butthole in about a week. You don't want to know, mate. My fastest platinum is like 2 hours. I'm not kidding. I went to PSN Profiles and had a look, and it was a game called Accounting Plus for PSVR. Platinumed in 2 hours. Because I went through the game. It's not like a very long game. If you love Rick and Morty, you should definitely play it if you have VR. Because it's I don't know if it's written by Justin Roiland, but it definitely features his voice acting, so there's a lot of Rick and Morty sounding characters in there, and it's very Rick and Morty style comedy, and it's fucking insane. So if you like it, play Accounting Plus. It's just madness. But it's short, so I platinumed in 2 hours. Once I went through the game, it took about, I don't know, an hour maybe. I then pulled up a guide and they said, yo, do these, and you got it. So yeah, my fastest platinum is 2 hours and change. And I'll never beat that, I don't think. My longest platinum, well, I was going to say Sonic Adventure 1, but there is no platinum in that, it's just 800%. I think that might be my longest, because I played it, and then like 6 years later, I went back to it and finished it. So, that's probably the longest. Hold up! Roberto Prime says, just finished the bounty for Kazi, and now I see you playing Need for Speed Most Wanted 2005. I don't know what the bounty for Kazi means, but cool. Probably related to Need for Speed. Nice. I haven't played the Fractured Butthole yet. I got the Stick of Truth like 2 or 3 years ago. Played it for about half an hour and then didn't touch it again for years. And then either last year or 2017, I went on a bit of a spree of playing old PS3 games that I wanted to get the platinum on. And South Park Stick of Truth was one of them. And I played it. I think I sessioned it properly for like a week. There's a lot of missable stuff in that game. But yeah, I think I went through it once, and then I went through the second time thinking it would be a quicker playthrough because I was just mopping stuff up, but no, there's so much to mop up. The second playthrough took days. But I did it, 100% platinum, done. In the bag, never going to play it again. Boom, done. But maybe I'll buy the next one. I don't know. I think I should, because I enjoyed Stick of Truth. It really was just like playing an episode of the show. It was so well done. The combat was just kind of really boring though, after a while. It was real simple. But the comedy was gold. That definitely made it worth playing. I mean, what games have you played where you fight Nazi zombie fetuses? I mean, come on. Nazi zombie fetuses. There was a lot of moments in that game that made me go, oh, fuck, like they've done that. And I don't do that with many games. I'm not easily like shocked or impressed. But that game made me go like, it made me raise my eyebrows, which is more than most games do. I figure out if my car is just bringing me to the right. But it's hard to tell because there's no road street. Brake, but not much. In fact, I didn't even have to. Look how easily I'm winning these races, and this is a box standard Fiat Punto with the lowest top speed. Well, next time I cross the finish line, I will win. I win. Ben Davis says the quickest trophy I have ever gotten, I think it's everyone's quickest, is the game that's played the Simpsons game. Yes, although I don't have that on PS3, but I did play it on the Xbox 360, and it was surprisingly good. Again, like, the gameplay wasn't amazing, but the writing was, like, it was a really funny game. And yeah, easy. I think the achievement is actually called Easiest Achievement Ever. You literally just press start on the title screen, and there you go. That's your first achievement. That was, I think, trying to pause it. Still trying to pause it. Still trying to pause it. I guess you can't pause it while it's saving. Still trying to pause it. Waiting for that symbol to disappear on the top right corner. Now I can pause it. Right, either Assassin's Creed 1 or the Simpsons game was my first. There is no platinum on the Xbox, but the first game I got all the achievements on. Okay, Roberto Prime says, Kazi is one of the Blacklist members you need to beat in the game. To beat a Blacklist member, you need to... Yeah, I know all that, yeah. Because I did play this back in the day, but you have to bear in mind, I haven't played this... This is the first time I've played this game probably since around 2007, maybe. So it's been a while, so I don't remember the names of the people. Cody Travis says, the Mad World soundtrack is pretty good. Then again, Mad World is a really slept-on game. Also, you playing the game with PS2 or emulator? PS2, son. PS2. If I was playing it on an emulator, it would probably look better. And I don't know what Mad World is. It just makes me think of that song that everyone couldn't stop sucking the dick of. And I was like, nah, it's not really that good a song, is it? Hashtag brave tweets. And Ben Davis says, yes, Roberto, don't forget to sub and hit the bell as well, dude. Beautiful. See, that's what people should be doing. Subscribing and hitting the bell, all that little thing. Just to let you know, I'm not going to be, like, streaming this game isn't going to be a regular thing. I'll probably do it again, because I don't think I'll be able to get too much done on the game. But this is making me want to play it again. And this is my... Is this just a garage? And this was my favourite Need for Speed game back in the day. And now, I'm already used to the awful graphics. I'm used to it again. Okay, that's where you buy cars. Okay, get out of there. Roberto says, I subscribed. Next second I heard he is a Sub-Zero fan like me. Sub-Zero's been my boy since 1992, son. Represent the Linkway. You should go watch my series, Chortle Combat. If you like me and Mortal Kombat. It's awesome. Everyone needs to be subbed to Harp and Harpzlee, says Incoherent Misfit. Yeah, man, Cobra says hello, and I say, hello, man, Cobra. How goes it? Who is this? LOL ZenXD just subscribed and became a fellow friend. Well, thank you for subscribing and becoming a fellow friend, kind sir. Or madam, who knows? So where's the next race? Because all I see on the map is garages and stuff. Oh no, the road hasn't loaded. I've got to pause it, but it loaded quickly. It's definitely loading better now that I cleaned the disc. Wait. Can I do this? Wow, bad race. What if I do this? Here we go. Oh, that's the blacklist on the menu. I don't want that. Here we go, a map. Okay. L1 zoom. Oh, look at this. Here we go. Is it just me, or are there no races? I see garages. And a safe house. Car lot, safe house, and shop. Can I put a mark on here? Activate GPS. Do you want to activate GPS for this location? Nice. So, yes, I have to go to the shop because it doesn't seem to be any more races. Nope. Oh, yeah. If I press circle, it does this weird slow-mo shit, but I have to do the claw. Like, because I'm using the right analog stick to accelerate and brake. I mean, even if I was using X and circle. No, because I'm using the analog stick, I've got to do the claw, so I've got to bring this finger in if I want to look behind me and press circle. But I just realised if you click the right stick, it does the same thing that circle does. I was trying to change the music, but it won't let me. Smashy, smashy. Out of my way, stupid cones. Smashy, smashy.
All call signs. A Code 6 party was just reported heading eastbound past the bus station. I need a unit to clear and head up that way.
I got flashbacks of this truck station, running into those trucks at like 150 miles an hour.
Any more details on that?
Okay, now I'm beginning to see what's happening. There's no races because they're going to put the cops on me in free roam. Maybe? Yaman Cooper says, how to download game. I don't know, you got to be more specific than that. If you mean this game, you don't. I'm playing it on a PS2. And as far as I know, you don't download games on a PS2. Roberto Prime says, so Harp, from 1 to 10, how much do you like Half-Life games? 6, maybe? I liked Half-Life 1, it was okay. I mean, like, I respect it for being as groundbreaking as it was. But, you know, it was okay, pretty good, I guess. It was actually my first experience with mods. I didn't know what they were. I was like, was it like fan-made stuff? And that was pretty cool. And Half-Life 2, I had the orange box on Xbox 360. And yes, when I did episode 2, and there's a trophy where you got to pick up a gnome, and you have to take that gnome with you. Pick it up from the beginning and take it with you all the way to the end of episode 2. And put it in this rocket for an achievement. I did that. At one point, there's a section of episode 2 where you have to drive a car through the wilderness. And you can't get in a car and carry a gnome at the same time. So I literally had to use the gravity gun to pick up the gnome and just fucking launch it in the direction I was going, get back in my car, drive along, find the gnome, okay, launch it to the next section. I did all of that, all the way through episode 2, put it in the fucking rocket, launched the rocket, did the final mission where you're defending it against all the aliens, and then boom, no achievement. You know why? Because you're supposed to close the door on the rocket once you put the gnome in there. Back to the beginning, start again, pick up the gnome and take it through. So that's my Half-Life experience. Half-Life 3 is never going to happen. I did read there was like a script kind of thing that came out a year or two ago where one of the writers of Half-Life, they changed the names of the characters and the organizations in the story, but people who know what they're talking about said this is the script to Half-Life 3. Like this is the story of Half-Life 3. They've just changed the names because of legal reasons and stuff, because I think the guy left the company or whatever. So basically, that's as close as we're going to get to Half-Life 3, because it ain't going to happen. And even if it did, it couldn't possibly live up to the hype that it's created. So, there you go, there's that. Incoherent Misfit says, Need for Speed, most demonetized. You better believe it. DJ Geek Hater Samir says, oh no, I'm now in, oh yeah army. Oh, I feel sorry for you. Okay. What's that meme where they like the guy talks to the dog and he's like, oh no, it's retarded. Roberto Prime says, oh yes, I made the achievement with the gnome in the rocket. Beautiful. Is a good thing.
Suspect vehicle is a
Right.
white sports
Yeah, so I
car.
think the police are going to come after me. I think that's why they won't give me any races. Yeah, here we go. I see police on the scanner above me. I guess they just want to give... Oh, yeah, busted evade. I remember now.
I'm on that speeding vehicle.
I remember now.
He's running for me, code 3.
I'm going to go not left, because you can't. I'm going to go right. Okay, so I think the red triangles... Oh, I don't want to go on the freeway, do I?
Dispatch, I need
Really?
backup for this
Because
code
the freeway,
6.
I don't
Any
think
available
you
units?
can really lose them on the freeway.
Copy, Echo 22.
Because it's just like
Units have detailed and are en route.
I think you need twists and turns. Now I think the red triangles on the map are things I can knock down to help lose the cops. Oh, that was close. So I shouldn't have turned left there, but that's fine. The music stopped. Oh, I wasn't sure if the game hadn't loaded, but it looks like it's just a hill. Would you rather Burnout or Need for Speed? Burnout? But only if it's Burnout Paradise 2. In fact, no, scratch that. I would take a Burnout if it wasn't Burnout Paradise 2. But I've been waiting for Burnout Paradise 2 for... ever since Burnout Paradise came out. Fun fact, that was my first Platinum Trophy. Burnout Paradise. Panda's talking about someone getting timed out. Okay, that's fine. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. I mean, I don't mind people saying, oh, yeah, but if you're just going to spam shit, then yeah, you're probably just going to be put on a timeout. And then if you keep getting put on a timeout, then you'll just get banned. Because I don't tolerate assholishness. Right. Roberta Prime says, well, a really small company, Keep Away From Fire, is working on something named Half-Life 3 Boreal Elif, and they've got permission from Valve to use the engine, making it in the game. I don't give a fuck, quite frankly, because if it's not made by the guys that made Half-Life 1 and 2, it means nothing. It's just a fan-made creation, so I don't care. Although, I say that, if it's a huge deal when it comes out, I might pay attention. DJ Geek says, when is your next MKX live? I don't know. Probably in a few days. You can hit the notification, you can subscribe and hit the notification bell to find out. To be notified when I go live. Because I stream at random, you see. I don't know if I'm going to stream... Oh, here we go. Yeah, look at this. This is that thing you're on about Panda.
He's got no intention of stopping.
Oh, shit. It backfired.
If I can get around him.
Out of my way.
The dispatch, I'm going to need a wrecker
Right,
out here to
yeah,
clean
so
up
that
this mess
just
before
destroyed
the
that
traffic
cop car.
starts to back up.
Yeah, man, the police
We have a
chases.
unit
This
down
is
on repeat. We have a
what
unit
sets
down.
this game apart from most wanted. Why is my evade not going higher, though? What if... Maybe I need to... Oh, what? Where did he come from? Well, in that case, if he's right there, I'm going to do this. Oh, no, didn't work. But that did.
That driver lost control. I don't think he knows what he's doing. We have
He doesn't think I know what I'm doing. Come on, evade. Yes, evade. Okay, cool. Right. I remember now. Let me get off the freeway.
I'm back
So you
checking
have
to see if I passed him.
You have to basically wait for the cooldown bar to fill, and then there you go. And the higher your bounty, the longer the cooldown bar takes to
Block radius on a
cool down.
quadrant has been authorized
But
by
you can hide in
supervisor.
hidey spots,
Details
which
will be
will
provided on your screen.
Okay, yep, that's increasing my bounty. Beautiful. Immobilized police vehicles. Oh man. Look, I immobilized 2, but I only damaged 1. That is what we in the industry refer to as a true thinker. Rockport police are always looking for street racers. Here's some advice. Distance. I know advice. I don't need the wrong advices. I need a pee, but I'm waiting to see if something's going to show up on the map. Calm down, son. That guy was holding his horn like a mofo. Hey, Burger King, I wonder how much they paid. Which button was it? This one? Nope. I need a pee. I'm still seeing nothing on the map. Whew, man, I gotta go for a pee. I'll be back in a minute, boys. I'm back, baby, just in case you couldn't tell. Ben Davis says my favourite Burnout is 3 Takedown. That's a lot of people's favourites. A lot of people prefer that to the open world one. I don't know why. Your favourite mission on it was driving up a ramp and crashing into the traffic lights coming towards you. Yeah, I remember that mode. Can't remember what it's called. I think it was just called Crash Mode. That was missing from Burnout Paradise, I will admit. That was something that was great. But admittedly, I rented Burnout 1 and 2, and I played 3 around a friend's place. And I was like, after 1, 2, and 3, I was like, okay, they're all kind of the same, just a little bit better. Okay, I've had enough of those. And then Burnout Paradise came along and went, booyah, bitch. Roberta says, I always think about this. If Johnny and Sonia had a kid, how that kid grew and Sonia and Johnny didn't get old. My grammar is bad. Well, they did get old. They look older in Mortal Kombat X than they did in MK9. Have you seen them? Because they were probably like, I don't know. They're probably in their 30s in MK9. I don't know. But they were, especially Johnny, definitely older. So there's that. Incoherent Misfit says, did you wash your hands, Harp? Nope. When I'm at home, I don't usually wash my hands when I just have a pee. If I have a poo, I most certainly do. And if I'm at work, or anywhere other than just here, yeah, I'll definitely wash my hands. But whatever, who cares? So I'm driving around, looking for a race, because there seems to be, but how much money do I have? I'll find out. Oh, wait, what's this? I'll meet you there. Read. Hey, it's me. Who's me? Oh, it's Mia. It's me, Mia. Check out your map. Head up to the location I told you about. I'll meet you there. Where? What, there? Is that what she's on about? Because that's just a shop. I guess I'm going to have to go there then. Doesn't seem to be a marker. Roberto Prime says, I wonder how old Sub-Zero is. Probably, let's see. I'd say late 40s, early 50s. Roberto Prime says, I can't see the difference. I mean, Sonya looks very different between MK9 and MKX. Maybe not necessarily older, but very different. And older. Panda says Johnny's pushing 50 in MKX. Yeah, I think they all are. All of them. This is weird that Mortal Kombat did a Tekken. I remember when Tekken 3 came out, they were like, yo, this is like roughly 18 years after Tekken 2. Because, you know, Jin Kazama and all that shit. I was like, odd, but okay. And then Mortal Kombat were like, yo, this is about 18 years later. Look, I'm going flat out, I've got my foot to the floor. Pedal to the metal, which is what I said. This car was super slow. North Road Street, I think. I vaguely remember this place. I think this is where she wanted me to go. GPS connection lost. How about fuck you? Whoop, easy. Go easy. Here it just says, might need to turn the game volume down a bit. Now someone tells me, an hour and a half into it. To be fair, the game volume is pretty high. There we go. I turned it down some. It's still just as loud for me. But yeah, you guys, like if anything ever sounds too loud or too quiet or whatever, I don't want to go that way because there's Popo there. If anything ever sounds too loud or too quiet or not balanced very well, just let me know. And I will usually do my best to change it. Let me left. There we go. That is the way I want to go. I want to go this way. But there's 5-0 over there. Sod it, I'm going this way. Oh, 5-0's that way now. Weird. Every now and then the sound just cuts out. Now this is just a shop. Why would she want to meet me at a shop? But you saw the map. There was nothing else that looked like it was where she wanted me to go. So is this the one? Who knows? Roberto Prime says, I'd say 60. I mean, an MKX Sub-Zero looks like 60. Does he? If he's got the world's strongest hair dye, maybe. 60's pretty old, and he doesn't look very wrinkly. That's just me. No, so this is just a shop. So where does she want me to meet her, then? Help me, chat. You're my only hope. Maybe I have to do the blacklist race. I don't recall having this kind of trouble before. Here we go. Yeah, race wins. 3 milestones. So I need a lot more... No, wait. Yeah, I need a lot more bounty and more milestones. How do I do that? Milestone events. And here we go. Evade a police pursuit in less than 4 minutes. What's this? Get into a police pursuit lasting at least 2 minutes. You will need to evade the pursuit to successfully... Yeah, let's do this. Here we go. Ooh, cutscene. Oh, it's a tutorial.
Rockport PD's trying to shut us down. They're everywhere. Now, if you get into pursuit with them, the longer you
Longer pursuits raise your heat level. Yeah, I remember. That's why I went on the free. I used to do laps around the freeway just because I'd get the highest heat level.
Crash into objects on the road. I call them pursuit breakers. When you hit
People
one,
drop on
it
inactive
takes
cars
out the
in your
cop
safe house.
Or forces them
Okay.
to stop and deal with the aftermath. Trust me, it works.
Cassie is pushing
Pursuit
80. It's
breaker
obvious.
is
It's
marked in the
incoherent
world
misfit.
with a pursuit breaker icon.
Ben Davis says it says Sub-Zero is
Drop the heat
56.
on your
I said
ride.
late 40s, early
Just park in a
50s.
safe house for a
Good
while.
enough.
Cops lose interest in rides that disappear from the streets. But if you need to drop your heat fast, roll into a shop.
Yeah, I get it. I've already done police chases. Why are they like this? Do a police chase. Right, so it's got to last at least 2 minutes. I'm just going to have a head-on with him.
Charlie 14.
I tried to.
1096 on the party details when you're ready.
Oh, I see. It's got milestones in the top right there. Okay, so yeah, 2 minutes and... What's the other one? 2 minutes. And I have to damage 2 cars? Or disable 2 cars? Probably damage, because I didn't damage this car, but I didn't disable it, but I did damage it. Wildly fluctuating frames. It's weird. No, don't evade. Shit, I'm too good.
Cover unit heading up to the pursuit.
Come on, cop. Where is he? He's right back there. We go. I was going to say, why was he not finding me? Look! He's putting himself out of the race. I need to find a second cop car so I can damage it. Oh, there it is, right there. Okay, I need to find £1 million in my bank account. No questions asked. Okay, yeah, so I've damaged 2 cop cars. Brilliant. So now all I've got to do is drive... I'll just drive around here, because it's a circle. Get my speed up. Rack up some miles per hour. Haha, Tails reference.
14. Can you advise on your situation?
Ooh. Oh, that's not good. Back up some. Give me a room. Give me a room. Look at that. We both missed. There's another cop car. Look at that one idiot. Out of my way. Out of my way. Okay, I was going to try and pit him. He was more in his position. Out of my way. Oh, I forgot they do that. I forgot they do that. And they just become a brick wall. Let's go this way then. Change of plan, bitches. Alright, milestone complete. Alright, now I need to lose the cops. Okay. Shouldn't be too hard. I almost did it by accident earlier. I will head north, because that is where a What did that guy call them? Pursuit breakers. That's where a pursuit breaker is. Did any of you guys play the game Split Second? Where it was like you race and you can trigger explosions and things in the track to like cut off drivers and create new shortcuts and stuff. I never played it, but I always wanted to. It looked pretty cool. Turn around, because I missed it. So long, suckers! Look at them. There's 4 now. They're multiplying. Okay, here we go.
Hold on. He's below 180. Stand by. Stand by.
I need to get to the red triangles. I'll go left. Oh, here it is. So long, police. Yes, it took them all out somehow. All of them. Am I being chased? Because my evade meter started to empty. Oh, there's a cop car there. What? Okay, evade. Right, now let's go this way. Oh, there's a cop car right there. That's cheating. Fuck you. Fine. Going back this way. See, I like this. They don't just hand you the easy victory. They're like, oh, you gotta like work for it and shit. And it starts to get tense when you're trying to lead cops to certain areas and stuff. Yeah. Most of the crappiness of this game has now eroded away, and I'm remembering why it's my favourite Need for Speed game, because it's just fun. Come on! I remember this. This is a stadium of some kind. Oh shit, come on. And there's a cooldown point. What's going on? I don't need the cooldown point, I win.
Squadron to be set up around the area. Okay. Coordination will be handled TAC 2.
I win.
Hey man, that chump Sonny is looking for a run. He's still pretty fresh on the blacklist, so now's your chance. Don't blow it.
Shut up. He's still pretty fresh on the blacklist. He's #1, mate. But okay. Roberto Prime says, even if I don't have a PC for it, I can't wait to see the story of MK11. I see in the trailer that it brings back the location from MK9, but with everyone petrified and dead. Yeah, I don't know if that location was in MK9. It might have been, but who knows. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. And Spyro the Bearded Dragon says, hey, when will you be doing more MKX? I don't know. In a few days, most likely. Ring the notification bell to be notified when I go live. I'm just doing this because I wanted to play... Oh, there's a star on the map. I'm going there. No, I'm going to see what that orange Wi-Fi signal is. I wanted to play this game because I loved it back in the day, and I thought, you know what, why not stream it? See if I can get the old PS2 on the case. And I can. I've got the PS2 set up and it seems to be working fine, which is a beautiful thing.
Units monitoring. A motorist is reporting a dangerous driver that nearly ran him off the road.
Yeah, I don't know when I'll play Mortal Kombat next, but the next game I stream will be Mortal Kombat.
All units on the pursuit call. Supervisor requesting you go mobile.
Why is it orange? What's going on? What is this? I don't know what any of this is. What is this?
We don't have a clear description of the vehicle at this time.
Too slow? Oh, that's, okay, the Wi-Fi signal is a speed camera thing. Then I will get some speed up and I will come back on it. Spyro says, I already have subscribed and notifications on and I'm subbed. That is a beautiful thing then, my friend. So yeah, I'll be playing Mortal Kombat next. I don't know when. In a few days. I still need to turn... I think I streamed it on Thursday, and I still need to turn that stream into this week's video, so I'm going to be doing that tomorrow. So, I'll probably stream on Thursday. I seem to stream Mortal Kombat on Thursdays these days. It's not deliberate, it's just sort of when it works out. Damn, now if I'd known the cop cancelled the speed thing, I would have been okay. I'll tell you what though, I probably will, after the stream I probably will keep playing this. So, and then I'll probably stream it again at some point. And you'll see me with better cars. That'll be a beautiful thing. Because like I say, I've had this PS2 for like at least a year now, maybe more. Because I bought a PS1 because I needed it as a prop for some old videos I did. I did some videos called... I actually made a channel called Game Shots, and the idea was I was just going to play the first half an hour of PS1 games and like show you what they were like. And I'd play them on the PS3. because it was just easier to record and stuff, and it was high definition. But I wanted a PS1 so I could record these skits influenced by GameSack, which is an awesome YouTube channel, where every time... Hey, Wakes is back! Beautiful! Every time I would go to play a game, like Metal Gear Solid, you know, I'd film myself putting the disc in the machine and closing it, like in... On the Metal Gear Solid one, like I put the disc in real carefully, and I closed the lid, and I gave it a tap, and then I put the box next to it, and I did one... I played Action Bass, which is one of the worst games I've ever played, and I played like the first half an hour of that, and when I did the skit where it showed me putting the disc in the PS1, I literally just opened the tray, chucked the disc in, didn't bother setting it on the little rotation bit, just chucked it in, shut it, and then fucking hit the power button, and you can hear it go like on the inside. It's pretty funny. So that's why I actually have a PS1. If I play PS1 games, which is rare, but if I do, I'll do it on the PS3. The PS1 is just a prop. But then I said to myself, look, I've got a PS1, I've got a PS3, and I've got a PS4. I might as well buy a PS2. But I wasn't really planning on... Like, I hadn't really put much planning into it. And then a friend of mine said, yo, are you looking... do you know anyone that wants to buy a PS2? And I was like, huh. I said, if it's the old fat PS2, yeah, I'll have it. I don't want that slim PS2. And it was an old fat one, and it came with a bunch of games. It came with a bunch of games, 2 controllers, 2 memory cards, and they were like 100 quid. And I was like, yeah, whatever, that's good enough. I'll take it. And this is the first time I've played it since then. Well, technically, I played it when I first got it just to make sure it worked. Like, I hooked it up with the TV and everything. It didn't look good, but it worked. And, whoa! This bus station came out of nowhere. I'm just gonna sit here. Music stuff. So yeah, this is the first time I properly played it, and now that I remember, well, I always remember how awesome this game was, but now I'm enjoying it, I'll carry on playing it. Spyro says, oh yeah, if a lad called Skin18 added you, it was me. Probably, I think I get friend requests. It's not uncommon for me to get friend requests, and I ignore almost all of them. It's nothing personal, it's just that I don't bother adding people to my friends list unless I know for a fact I'm going to be playing games with them, and most people I don't. Wake says, it's crazy how fast you've been getting subs lately. I know, son. You're telling me. And now I'm probably losing a bunch by playing this. I've got a whole 6 people watching. This is why I stream Mortal Kombat, because people come out for Mortal Kombat. Ben Davis says, my best PS2 and best game of all time will always be Crash Bandicoot Wrath of Cortex. Oh my god. Sorry, I almost vomited there. You just... Oh, shit. I mean, I had Crash Bandicoot Wrath of Cortex, and it was okay. But the original trilogy is where it's at. Let's face it. Let's face it. It's all about the original trilogy, in my opinion. Okay, so... map. I'm back down here. Anything, any events to do? Doesn't look like it. Oh, I press that one. I can challenge him. Oh, I've got enough bounty. Okay, sweet. I've only got 7,500. Shall I challenge him now? Have I done all the milestone events? Oh, there was that. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's... I'll do that first, because I was going to do that, wasn't I? Get clocked at over 80 miles an hour. Nice and easy. Wake says, I swear every stream you're drinking that blue drink. What is it? It is almost every stream, yes. Like, I'm not drinking it every day. It just so happens that I usually happen to have it when I'm streaming. Which is why I call it stream juice. It's Foster's. It's lager. Normally with Mortal Kombat it's a bit of a detriment, because I'll get drunk and then I can't play Mortal Kombat very well. But with this, it doesn't matter. Spyro says, Wakes needs more subs, he has good content. Does he? I didn't know he had a channel. Yeah, Incoherent Misfits like, it's Stream Juice, Panda. Of course. It's a beautiful thing. I didn't know Wakes had a channel. I'll have to if I can check that out. Right, okay, here we go. I'm not guaranteeing I'm going to subscribe. I'm just letting you know. I'll check it out. I currently have a good amount of subscribers that give me enough content to fill my what free time I do have. Well, I'm going over 18 miles an hour, so I think I've succeeded. So I guess the speed camera was in the side of that lorry then, I guess. Okay, there we go. Let's... down on the D-pad. Oh, I can't. I've got to wait for the saving to finish. It's weird to see it auto-saving on a PS2 game, because I remember back in the day, I remember when the Xbox 360 came out, I remember going, oh wow, every game does this auto-save thing. Like, because it was a new thing. And nowadays, it's just like, of course games auto-save. What's going on? Hey. Ben says, I've got the original trilogy for Crash, and I'm getting annoyed with the first Crash in the mission where I think you're on a castle and you're making your way up and there's no checkpoints. Well, when you say you've got the original trilogy, do you mean the actual original trilogy, or you mean the Insane trilogy on PS4? Because Pandas thinks he's talking about that level. When they released the first Crash, they made that level, because there's two. There's the Slippery Climb, and then something else. It's got a different name, but one is like a really hard version of the other. And they made that really hard level, but they didn't put it in the game, because it was too hard. And then when the Insane Trilogy came out, you could download that level as free DLC, because they were like, fuck it, put it in. So they did that, and that's what I needed to get, like, I got the Platinum on the game, but to get 100% of the trophies, I had to do that level without dying. And it was a mission. I did like a 2-hour stream where it was just me failing to achieve that. But then I eventually did do it because I'm fucking awesome. And I still haven't played much of Crash 2 on the Insane Trilogy, and I haven't touched Crash 3 on the Insane Trilogy, so I got those to go through. But yeah, I've got the Platinum on Crash 1 on the Insane Trilogy because I'm fucking hardcore. Outside of the really hard DLC level, the hardest level in the game was the second one with the rope bridge. Because even when you jump on the rope, and you run along the rope to avoid all the jumping, it's still a fucking mission. Incoherent Misfit says, the F stands for God's sake, shut up, extreme juice and nothing else. Nice. Right, I'm going to challenge this fool. And that means we're going to get a sweet-ass cutscene. If I beat him in my bog standard Punto, he's going to... well, he's going to give me his car. The stream juice, is it alcohol? Yeah, it's Foster's, it's lager. I mean... stream juice. Here he comes in the car that I'm gonna have. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. See, look at this. You get like a showcase of his car, and you get like a glimpse of his attitude and all that jazz. There was none of that in the I want to say 2014, I don't know what year it came out. Ah, Jamiroquai. Feels just like it should, which was on the, I mean, this isn't, if I recall, this is an awful remix, but the actual normal version was on FIFA 2005, no, FIFA 2006, which is my favourite FIFA, and I've never really cared for FIFA, but my best mate loved it and always played him, and we used to play 05, well, we played 2001 a lot, and then we played 05 and 06 a lot, and he would always destroy me, but we had fun regardless. And on FIFA 06, they had Jamiroquai Feels Just Like It Should, and I had no idea for the longest time that it was completely a song about cocaine. It's funny. But it's a good tune. Which is nothing like this tune you're listening to right now, which is weird considering this is a remix of that tune. If it didn't tell me in the corner that this was a remix of that Jamiroquai song, I would not know. The music stopped, therefore, yeah, therefore the loading has stopped. Ben says, I've got my Copperberg mixed fruits with me. Beautiful. I had a Copperberg on holiday down on the coast once. Well, I had a couple of Copperbergs, and I was like, this is amazing. It just tastes like pear juice and strawberry juice. It doesn't taste like alcohol. And I remember declaring it, this is the best alcoholic beverage I've ever drunk. It's amazing. And then I came back to, I guess, the Midlands. And I went to a pub, and I was like, oh, Copperberg. They got Copperberg. I'll have a pint of Copperberg, please. And it was fucking awful. I couldn't finish it. I was like, wow. What happened? Wake says, be right back. Going to watch your newest video, Panda. How dare you? You should wait till my stream's over, which will probably be not too long. Incoherent Misfit says, I've got a Ribena and some Skittles. Good enough, son. Panda says, it's just a 40-second highlight from last night's stream, dude. Oh, I should watch it as well. Not right now. But I'll watch it at some point. Is it the bit where you rage quit? That's fun. I saw that you named it I Rage Quit My Own Stream. Did you name it that, like, when you finished streaming? Or did you name it that, like, today after you calmed down and realised how funny it was? Ooh! Out of my way, car. Because that guy's coming. In his Golf, that I am destroying him in a... Oh, there we go. Here come the lyrics. Just remember, boys, this is a box standard Fiat Punto, and that guy is like, ah, man. You've really got to question how he's number 15 on the... What kind of list it is, when there's such a gap between number 1 and number 15. Like, could you imagine the top 15 Mortal Kombat players in the world, and if number 1 was the best in the world, number 15 was just shit? Like, oh, there's another lap. Okay, I knew that. I was totally paying attention. I see a comment from Joe. That's a rare thing. Joe says, I think you Harp would go for Brothers Toffee Apple Cider than Copperberg. You're right. Brothers Toffee Apple is my second favourite Brothers. My favourite Brothers... Strawberry, I think? Or raspberry? I think it's strawberry. Yeah, I used to drink Brothers all the time. Back in the day, I never used to like lager or beer. Like when we were, you know... In my drinking prime, when me and the boys were 16 and 17, I didn't like beer, so I used to drink cider, and it was always like Strongbow, but I couldn't drink like a whole evening's worth of it, because you know we'd go, how dare, like we'd go out, we'd have like fucking like 10 pints or more or whatever, and out of my way, out of my way, not on, look, cheating. Anyway. I would drink Strongbow, but I couldn't drink it all night, so I'd have like 6 or 7 pints, and then I would just switch to Smirnoff Ice for the rest of the night. And I remember the boys would beat the piss out of me. They're like when I was drinking the Strongbow, they'd be like, "Oh, you're drinking that piss? Oh man, get a real drink." And I'm like, "It's got more alcohol in it by volume than your drinks, because your drinks are like, I don't know, 3.4 or something %, and the Strongbow's like 5% or something like that." And then I would switch over to Smirnoff Ice, and I got no problem admitting I love alcohols. I used to drink them all the time because you can drink them all night, like Wicked and Smirnoff and all that business. Smirnoff Ice stands. Go to the bar, get a couple of shots of Baileys. Beautiful. It's been a long time since I sort of like just went out drinking with the boys. I guess we only really do it on holiday these days, like once or twice a year, because it's like. It got boring. Just going out and drinking just got boring. I'd rather like stay home and play a game with some friends and drink. Personally. Yeah, I beat you, bitch, in your Golf. Now give me your car that I just destroyed. Hang on, what's going on? Panda says, and no, I named it straight afterwards. Tried to mock myself into feeling better. And Ben Davis says, my favourite alcohol drink of all time will always be Amaretto. Why? Because it tastes like Dr. Pepper, my favourite pop. Ugh, Dr. Pepper. Ugh. I'm not a fan of Dr. Pepper. Incoherent Misfit says, Pyrocynical has uploaded, but I'm loyal, so I'll wait until the stream is done before I watch it. Nice. I don't know who Pyrocynical is, but I guess it's another YouTuber. Wake says, back. How dare you, betrayer. How dare you. Spyro says, I'm saving up for MK9 on PS3 because I remember being like 8 playing it with my dad. Now that makes me feel old. And why? Why not just buy MK11 in April when it comes out? I guess nostalgia, I guess. I'm sure you can buy MK9 for like a $5 these days. It's so old. Joe says, for me, I think it's Guinness or Doom Bar or Dark Rum and coffee. Doom Bar is just one of the coolest names for a drink ever. Wake says, Panda, I've only got my match extended 2 times. So I'm assuming in that video Panda did, he got a match extended. I think I've only had it happen 2 or 3 times in 3 years I've been playing it. It's, yeah, you're right, Wakes. It's rare. Extremely rare. Continue. Do I know? I think I get a cutscene of him going, oh man! Come on, give me a cutscene of him going, oh man. I want to see it. Panda's like, I've only had it happen 5 times. I've only had it happen more than you guys. Oh, I got to race him again. Okay. That one just made me laugh because I was so desperate for the brutality and thought I'd got it. Wake says, for me, my favourite alcoholic drink is orange juice. Favourite alcohol is orange juice, nice. Spyro says I'm going to buy it because my birthday is a few days before, so I'll have enough for it. Fair enough. Hannah said, if I hadn't died as well, we'd have both exploded. I'm guessing you were Predator then, Warrior Predator, and you went for one of the most awesome and rare brutalities in the whole game. The draw brutality. Predator's famous move. Yeah, fuck you, Sonny. Oh, he took a shortcut. Fuck me, I guess. I gotta keep an eye on the radar. I think this. Look for shortcuts. Come on! Come on! Oh look, he's trying now. I beat him in the first race. Now he's like, oh, I better try something. Bum, 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 bum. I'm glad I cleaned the disc because it seems to have been working pretty much flawlessly since I did. It seems the scratches weren't the issue, it's just the smudges all over it. And he says as the music cuts out. Oh, it's a shortcut. Take it! Take it! Yeah, look at this. Oh, I remember this. What's up now? Click, bam, 9, 5. Something, oh yeah. That's one lap. I'm pretty sure my car keeps drifting to the right on its own. I think this controller might be old and shit. Sometimes I'll press like X on the menu and it's like, no, you didn't. And I'm like, yeah. Right, I'm taking the shortcut this time. Let's go! Yeah, look at that. That's a hell of a shortcut. See, my car isn't drifting to the right now, but I think sometimes... See, I don't know if it's like... I know for a fact that at some points my car is turning right slightly when I'm not touching the left stick. I know that's happening. But I don't know how much of that is like undulations in the road maybe causing me to move like that. I don't know. But who knows? Who cares? It's not really making much of a difference. I beat that guy again. It was so easy. Thanks because he showed me the shortcut on the first lap. I got 5,000 cash. Nice. What's going on? Joe says dark rum and coffee would put hair on your chest. And if you have hair on your chest, it would move it to your shoulders and back. Lol. Nice. Oh, I defeated him on his own specialist courses as well. Wake says, not gonna lie, I'm so interested in car games, especially one that's on PS2. Oh, I'm not so interested in car games, but I just like to be in here and chat. Beautiful. Well, now you know how Seltzer feels. I kind of feel sorry for Seltzer, because Seltzer likes to turn up for my streams, but he doesn't really care about Mortal Kombat. And I was like, sorry, but like I'm going to be focusing mostly on Mortal Kombat for the time being. And I'm glad I did. Wake says, you're entertaining no matter what. Thanks. Oh, thanks. I've had some really nice... Shut up, Panda, Mr. Shortcut. I've had some really nice comments over the last few days. A bunch of people saying, you deserve more subs, which is like a standard comment now. But there's other things like... Someone said, you've got a really good screen presence. I think I'm going to go and look at your backlog of videos. And I'm like, thanks. And like, you know, so, like, you know, I'm not necessarily the best at the games I play, but clearly there's some people like my banter and things, clearly. So what have I... Oh, what's this? Bonus markers. These markers include cash bonuses, getting out of jail passes, extra impound strike markers, impound release markers, and the pink slip for your rival car. So the pink slip's what I want. I think... Wait, what? I get all of these, do I? Oh, what? Selections remaining too. Wait, so there's a chance I might not get it. This is weird. I can only... Okay. Unique performance parts, unique part upgrades, bonus markers. Well, I want the pink slip for the car that I just beat him. Get out of jail for free. Like I care about that. Okay, what's... Pink slip to blacklist rival. Fucking hell. I thought you got that. I thought all you had to do was beat them and you were guaranteed to get their car. That seems a bit silly. Yeah, Panda's like, is he still waiting for the Doom streams? I don't know. I thought about those a little while ago. I was like, should I finish that? Fuck it, no one really cared. Number 14, Vince Killick, Taz. See, they've got all this attitude and character. And in the remake of Most Wanted, they're just numbers. With white cars, that's it. This crazy fool is a major heat score. Blacklist gave him the name Taz. He hates cops and they hate him. Watch yourself around this guy. He prowls the streets of Rosewood looking for newbies. I need to pee. Sorry, I gotta go.
Hey yo, first things first, it's time to shake ground in the 8th round. Box battle will break down for the beat in the rhyme tone. Jump in the cyclone, SC well, yes, I know. The red beam backseat, pack red beam, put them up. You pluck the bad seed off the wall, spitting the gorilla tag team. What's up now, duck down, stuck, they can't breathe. Yo, you know the routine, the demon effect, please don't step. You wanna feed.
Alright, I'm back, baby. Yes, Incoherent Misfit, you do gotta love these awkward breaks, but hey, what are you gonna do? At least I don't have to go for a shit. I've done very well, right? I've been streaming, you know, quite a bit. I've done very well that not once during any of my streams have I had to go for a shit. Because that would just kill the mood. That would kill everything. Sometimes I just go for like a pre-stream shit. There you go. Too much information. You're welcome. Comrade is here. Welcome back to the chat, Comrade. He says, stop by to say hello, but I gotta watch NBA. Sub to Panda and Heart. Beautiful. Beautiful. Comrade doing his usual drive-by. And Spyro's like, ah ha ha, for some reason. So there's that. So yeah. Oh, here we go. A sweet cutscene. I get to see the next badass. Taz. It's like they chose the least intimidating looking people. At least it's realistic, I guess. So he's got a Lexus. You don't get any of this on the new one. Taz, motherfucker, that's my tag. Because we're hardcore, we graffiti stuff. To move up the blacklist, you must challenge to beat the rivals. I know. So yeah, I'll do a couple more races. I will stream the game again, but probably not for a few weeks. But I'll have way better cars by then. Local shops are going to help you out with parts and upgrades. Okay, pumpity palm. Yep, done. Yeah, that's it. What the hell's... Oh, event locations, event. Are you telling me all this time and I was like, there's no other events? It's because I have to press right to look at events. Anyway, I want, not shop, car lot. Activate GPS. Yes. Spyro says, what do you think the guest characters are going to be in MK11? Well, I don't know. No one knows. If you're asking what I would like to see, there's only two... I've only heard two put forward that would make me go, oh, definitely buy that, and that's Terminator and Doom. If it's shit like Pennywise, nope, I ain't buying that. Or Micro Wires, nope, I ain't buying that. I would rather they didn't waste precious roster slots on fucking guest characters. I'd rather they actually put more combat characters in the game, more of them. Because there's always Mortal Kombat characters they have to leave out, so they're always disappointing someone. And if they didn't have so many guest characters, they could have more Mortal Kombat characters. But the guest characters make the money, so that's why they're always in. It's just a part of fighting games these days. You're gonna have guests. So Doom, I would love Doom Guy the most. I want Doom Guy in it. It's so good. Someone said, I don't want a shooty man, and I'm like, well, number one, why not? Because there's so many characters in the game that like aren't shooty men. You could do with some more shooty men. And anyway, he wouldn't. It's not like all of his moves would be gun related. He literally tears demons. He basically runs around doing fatalities on demons all the time, just tearing them to pieces. Like, he's so perfect for Mortal Kombat. It's crazy. He really is. It'd be so fucking awesome if he was in it, but he won't be, because that would be awesome. Therefore, they won't do it. Now, I shouldn't say that, because they put Predator and Alien in, and that was awesome. They wouldn't dare put Doom Guy in. Pressed up several times. Hang on, what's this? See you later, Ben Davies, says Panda. I guess Ben's off. I mean, Ben Davies. Misfit, his name is Ben Davies. You have to use his full name, it's the law. I mean, that's what his username is. Not for me, just for Ben Davies. Right, no, not that, not that. I don't want to buy any of these. How do I sell a car? Are you telling me I came all the way over here and I can't sell cars? I need to go to my garage, don't I? Panda says, you know what I realized earlier? We've been editing in crushing blows into Mortal Kombat, my funtages, since before they were cool. You're right. Admittedly, we stole the idea from like other people who'd already done it, because I saw GIFs where not more like it would be GIFs of like someone that falls over or whatever, and then they would edit in like a bit of an X-ray and stuff. They've been around for years. But yeah, you're right, we've been doing crushing blows in our videos. Chief Among... here's a question. What's your favourite funtage, Panda? Because I know what my favourite episode of Mortal Kombat is. It's Mortal Kombat 18. The one with Goro. Master of Combat. And the very first fight in that video, I did a crushing blow. Crushing blow. That game's going to be so awesome, mate. It's going to be crazy. I know I'm sat here going, oh, these changes don't sound good, but I am fully confident that once it's in my hands and I'm used to it, I'll be like, yeah, this game's just better in every way. Except for the lack of a run button. I love running, but you know, whatever. And I think ketchup or mustard, I never remember which one was which. I think they said that like, the dashes needs buffing because currently walking is faster than dashing, and that's not right. That is not right. Panda said, that was the first one I saw, a skating video of people falling over and the MK9 X-rays popping up. I don't know what the first one I saw was, but yeah. Career completion 3%. Has anyone got the new Resident Evil, says Spyro? My dad completed it already. No. Well, I get paid on Wednesday, so I'll probably have it on Wednesday. I'm buying it, and I'll probably stream it, you better believe it. So shit, maybe my next stream won't be Mortal Kombat. No, it has to be, because I got to stream Mortal Kombat to make a week's worth of Mortal Kombat videos. Not enough time in the day. Your favourite is the Goro Funtage, then get some too, then Goro Funtage Part 2. Yeah man, Goro Funtage, it's all about Goros. But yeah, Resident Evil, I loved Resident Evil 2 back in the day. My personal favourite, Resident Evil 3. For the longest time, my favourite was Resident Evil 4. Before I get into all that, let me choose the car and do these races instead. I was going to do. Next time you see me play this game, I will have modified this car quite a bit. But yeah, Resident Evil 4 was my favourite for the longest time. But then a year or two ago, I played it on the PS4. My mate had the HD version that they made. And it is old and clunky, and it doesn't feel good, which is weird, because when it came out, it was the opposite of that. It was new and fresh, and it felt, you know, more active. And now it's old and clunky, and I know the Resident Evil 2 and 3 are old and clunky, but they were always old. So, 3 is, of the ones I played, 3 was my favourite. I liked 5. I know a lot of people didn't, but I liked it. I played, the closest the most of 6 I ever played was, I played a little bit of Mercenaries, because me and my mates loved Mercenaries. I loved it in Resident Evil 3. I don't think I loved Mercenaries in Resident Evil 3. I loved it. Me and my mate loved it in 4, and we loved it in 5 as well. So I said to him, what's 6 like? And he had it, and he said, oh, it's shit, it's really bad. And I played a bit of Mercenaries with him, and I was like, this doesn't feel like Resident Evil at all. This is fucked. And I saw from everything I saw from it made it look like a complete and total action game, no horror whatsoever. So it wasn't very good. But Resident Evil 7 is totally like redeeming the franchise and resetting it. So of course, Resident Evil 2 Remake, I'm all over that shit. I'm all over that shit. Right, this will be the last race then, because it took me way too long to just figure out how to get into this goddamn car. After this race I will end the stream, but fear not, I will play this game again at some point, and I will have better cars. Come on, turn right, damn it! Oh, there's a shortcut left, I'm taking it. I saw it on the radar. There's that clown in front of me, look at him. Driving a Toyota Supra. I just love the Supra and Gran Turismo and stuff. These guys are not doing too bad, I'll admit. I'm wondering if they... Okay, the music stops, so I think it's going to have trouble loading the road in a minute. Yep, I'll just pause it and let it load the road. William Birkin is freaky, says Spyro. Yeah, he was freaky in Resident Evil 2. I imagine he'll be quite crazy in the remake of it. Incoherent says Resident Evil 7 just felt strange to me. It is strange, but did you play it in VR? My brother's here, and he's pulling faces at me. You're going to do what now?
Hi people! How goes it?
You were just barely in the top of the frame.
Was I?
Yeah.
Oh, what if I go like this?
That's better.
Alright guys, I'm his brother.
What a
his
twat.
older one. Fuck you.
Congest, get out of here. I need to race. It's finished loading the road. This disc is so scratched I have to pause it every now and then and let it... Because I'll be driving along and the road will just end.
Yeah, I heard you talking about that.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Oh man. Is it a circuit race? It is a circuit race. Boom, bitch! I don't know if... I think if you hit those things, boom, boom, boom. Look at that clown. Super ass motherfucker. I don't see any shortcuts up here, so I'm just going to stick to the road. Okay, that's... Oh, there's a shortcut. Although it might not be a shortcut, rather than an alternate route. Okay, there's a lap. I keep wanting to hit the NOS, but this car don't got none. Oh, I see the road. Okay, the road loaded just in time. Whee! Turn right. Turn right. There we go. Sometimes the steering on these cars gets real heavy. Beautiful shortcut. I love the old whoosh sounds you get as you like drive under those pylons and stuff. Oh shit! That was 2005's version. That was 2005's version of immersion. Sound effects like that. But they're just going to catch it to me. The skin's got some crazy rubber banding, but it works both ways, so it's pretty cool. So long, seconds. Come on, headphones, stop crackling with the noise, it's kind of annoying. Okay. Great! That's the first time in a long time I had to put the brakes on. And even then, I think I could have gotten away without doing it. Turn left. There we go. Final lap. I don't want to back up. Have I lost all this yet? Oh, no, it's a shortcut. Ooh, that's close. It's weird. These cars like have a lot of weight to them, so you've got to turn earlier than you think you might have to, especially if you want to put some up to lock. Oh, the music stopped again. No, it's back. Oh, there we go, the road's loading. Oh shit. Right, now I remember the road, the left turn up here, I don't think I have to brake for it, so I'm just going to take a wide angle and hit that car. I hit a different car, but it was good enough. No, don't. I'm right near the end. Don't fucking... Oh, look at that. Cheating bastards. Yes, put your brakes on. Let me overtake you right at the end. Out of my way, assholes! Oh, I got second. Is that good enough? I don't know. I don't think it was. So what's this going on? Wait, 100 million subs? Panda's got close to 100 million. Actually, Panda is already at 27 billion subs, says Incoherent Misfit. You guys be crazy. Adrian's Recax6 is here, just in time for me to end the stream. Beautiful. Let me just scroll up, because I must have missed some comments. Good. Panda said, you do know there's a rearview mirror, right? Where? Where's the rearview mirror, Panda? I don't see it. There's this. My brother wants a little drive. Hang on, let me do this. It's tethered to the machine, like a caveman machine. I think he just pressed R2 to accelerate. That's how old this game is. Adrian says, wait, will you play Resident Evil 2 Remake? Yes, when I get it. On Wednesday. Well, I'm going to buy it Wednesday, so I'm probably going to stream it Wednesday. No, don't do a race, just like drive around. Panda says, sup Harp's brother. Spyro says, Dr. X is really annoying. Yeah, wait till you see Nemesis, man. Yeah, Panda says, the first scene is in fucked me up, it was creepy as shit. Yeah, so he doesn't... In the original game, Mr. X, see, it's so weird, because I've always called him Tyrant, and I know there's many kinds of Tyrant, but I've always known him as Tyrant. And now, all of a sudden, everyone's calling him Mr. X, and I'm like, I didn't know he had a name. So I'll always call him Tyrant. So, Tyrant. In the original game, he didn't turn up till the B story. So you'd play through the A story, and then the B story would be the harder. And he didn't turn up to the B story. Is that still the case? I hope so. Adrian says very cool, mate. I will watch it, bro. Excellent. So yeah, I get paid on Wednesday. I'll buy Resident Evil and I'll probably stream it Wednesday. I might not though, because I won't get home till like 6:30, 7, and then I'll have to install the game because I'll buy it on disc. Pardon me. So I'll probably maybe Thursday. I don't know. Either way. Panda says he's in A. That's fucked up. And he does not stop chasing you. Does he go through doors though? Because that's the difference between Tyrant and Nemesis. Other than the fact Nemesis sometimes has a rocket launcher. The difference was, and this was scary, Tyrant couldn't follow you through a loading screen, so all you had to do was just go through a door. Safe. Nemesis, you'd go through a loading screen, and then once the camera changes to away from the door, you'd hear the door shut, and you'd hear him go like, stars, and you're like, oh, shit, son. Until you became really good at the game, and then you just destroy it with relative ease. Nice. You did it. And Panda says, but it was the Birkin scene that was creepy as fuck. Yeah, don't tell me anything that's different, anything that's cool and different from the previous version. Don't give me any spoilers or whatever. But yeah, so my brother's doing this. I will hit up the outro screen. Everything's swapped around. I want to say thanks to everyone that turned up for the stream. I knew not too many people would turn up, but enough people turned up to keep it fun. And like I said, I'll stream this again at some point, and I'll have much better cars by then, hopefully Lamborghinis and stuff. But I will call an end to the stream right now, and I will do that by doing... Oh yeah, Panda says, and yeah, doors aren't the same. Of course! What an idiot I am. Doors aren't loading screens anymore, are they? Back in the day they were. They just swing open, you don't get loading screens. Yeah, that's crazy. Alright, but yeah, I'm totally buying it. Anyway, I will see... Look at that good boy. The goodest boy, some might say. Anyway, peace.